Very well. That should do the trick. We are now live. So hello everyone, it's a fair programming error that just refused to be fixed. Code here. And hello Neon. Hello, hello. You are first. Indeed you are. I see you patting yourself over there. Anyway, I hope you're well. Genshin, am I right? So I talked about it in yesterday's stream. Yeah, we are doing this stuff again. As I said, I did save up some more Primo gems, so I can do some more polls. We will land in Soft Pity. My problem is the following. I can afford to get my pity up to 80. If I get it up to 90, I'm guaranteed Mavuika. So I am 110 pull away from guaranteeing Mavuika. I just have to hope and pray that Soft Pity is powerful enough for me to achieve that goal today. But there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, speaking of her, how about we do her story quest? Let's get right to it, shall we? Don't need how he goes into all these weapons. I am not really the type of guy to pull on a weapon banner anyway, except for Zhongli, because Zhongli. But I wouldn't pull on the weapon banner for anyone else. I'm more of a character kind of guy than a weapon kind of guy. That's enough for me. Alright, let's return to our accommodations and rest. Always with the resting.
Lately, we've been sleeping well and eating even better. Now this is the life.
About time we got to live like this.
Exactly! Look, Paimon's tummy is so stuffed. It's all round and plump now.
Alrighty then. Glad to know Paimon is doing well at the very least.
I know, it's time for some rest.
Alright, let's get Mavuika. Oh no, I will do now. Probably rest. Make sure you get the reward for the watch streak and then you are gonna disappear. What a peaceful feeling. We're normally so busy, it's nice to have some downtime like this every once in a while between adventurers.
We've got trouble.
Well, that didn't last very long. See Loli! The better character! That voice, is that Loli? Granny Eatsley, fancy seeing you here. To hear your voice at a time like this is truly an honor, Granny Eatsley. Truly an honor. Why is the background black and white? It's worth playing the quest now. Yep, now it's worth it. We don't care as much for Mavuika. Mavuika may be the Archon, but Loli is clearly the superior character.
Cut that out, it's serious. What are you doing sleeping this late? Who are you, me?
Ha!
Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned yourselves up. We're waiting for you here.
Okay, fine. Whatever you say. So much for sleeping in. Guess we'll have to head over there. Okay, District, good night. Good night, Neon. See you around. Thanks for checking in. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Wake up, Paimon. We've got to go find Mavuika.
No! Paimon's not done eating yet. Huh? Oh, good morning.
Alright, on to the next objective as the blazing sun. After explaining the situation to Paimon, we quickly wash up and head over to the speaker's chamber. Alright. Let's head on over there. and see what is up. We will get some more primos just for completing this quest, but I don't think it'll be nearly enough to guarantee another 10 pull. As nice as that would be.
I wonder if they've eaten. Or if they've even gotten up. Maybe I should buy some snacks?
I would
don't
like some
tell me
snacks.
something came up on their way here.
Relax. I'm sure they're fine.
Ah, there they are.
Hello. Well, by all
See?
means, go into
Just
that
like I
story
said.
quest then. I'm not stopping you from doing other stuff while watching a stream.
Mavuika, see Loli!
I
We
mean,
came
I
running as
rarely
soon
ever
as we
watch a
got your
stream without
message.
doing other stuff in the meantime.
Thank you for coming all this way. Here, have some water and catch your breath first.
Sounds like something major happened.
Well, you could certainly say that. I'll let Loli explain.
Yes, the better character.
Strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. Basically, the Wyab passed a truly shocking piece of news to me through the smoke last night.
Okay. And what could that be?
You're aware that Mavuika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. But all in all, the title has changed hands many times.
Uh-huh.
And now, the Wyab have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. A truly ancient soul is about to return to the mortal realm.
Oh?
His name is Xbalanche.
Xbalanche? But
Ha!
isn't he the very, very first?
Yes,
Intriguing.
that's him. The first Pyro Archon.
Probably the better
According to
Pyro
legend,
Archon.
he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with the ruler
Playable
of death,
Xbalanche when?
thereby creating the rules that saved Natlan's ley lines.
Hasn't he been dead like a really long time? How can he be resurrected?
Even in Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him to ever return. Still, nothing's off the table when Xbalanche is concerned. Hence why this really is something major.
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyab mistaken.
Well,
We would
we'll
never
get the
jest
better
about
Pyro
something like
Archon.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust if not yours?
No one.
Yeah, that's
You can.
the one thing
I would
I'll
trust
never be
Loli with
modest
everything.
about. But the fact
Seriously.
I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanche
Tao?
suddenly about to be resurrected now?
Honestly, I wouldn't be
As you
surprised
can
if Hu
see,
Tao ever just showed up in
Loli
Natlan
is
and was
even
like,
more
I'm gonna take the
concerned about
title
this
of
than
Pyro
I am.
Archon now. Thank you
Still,
very much.
It's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only peep at the outcomes without knowing the causes.
Mavuika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go, everything could change or nothing at all. Well, I think you know what I mean.
I do.
I mean,
Xbalanche's
yeah.
arrival will
She
shake
does know
our
of
nation.
your Archons,
After all, we still don't know if he's satisfied
but she doesn't know
with
that
the
they are
outcome of this war.
Archons.
Wait, do you think he'll come and find you?
Well, yeah, so there's that.
Well, you can't just up and say things like that. You scared me half to death.
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the same line of work tend to have some similarities, right? Maybe all Pyro Archons share my disposition.
I don't want to meet him.
Why not?
I haven't really mentally prepared myself yet for such a grand occasion. Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can discuss the pilgrimage. I'm done here.
No!
Where are you going?
See, Loli, stay. You're the better character.
Back to bed. You have no idea how much that scared me. I was up all night. Ugh, can barely keep my eyes open. Nighty night.
All right, fine. I guess we're chilling with Mavuika. All right then. What's this about the pilgrimage?
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our triumph over our suffering. Instead, it'll burn brighter than ever. So, the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame has been given new meaning. We have chosen to turn it into a pure athletic competition, promoting fair play and encouraging the personal growth of contestants. And this grand tournament will begin soon.
So I shall take
Ooh, that sounds
continue there as well.
awesome.
Yes, Gabe. Yes, this is Mavuika's story quest, so you might wanna lurk. I know you just completed the Archon quest. I know because I was watching your stream, silently observing. By the way, congrats on also being very low on the death total for the war. Yet another person who did better than me. Again, I wasn't too much higher. I was also in the, like, lower 2000 area. But, yeah, you definitely did better than me as well in avoiding deaths. So, good job. You did well. Very well. Yeah, 2009. I know that's why I said you did better than me. I was at, like, I think I was at, like, 2100 something. So, yeah. People did better than me, which is totally fair, but all in all, we all did relatively well, considering that it apparently can go up to 8,000. So, I think we can all agree that we all did pretty well. Definitely. By the way, Gabe, before you head out into the lurk, are you gonna do the, Mavuika story quest or the Sidlali Tribal Chronicles first? Any idea as to what you want to prioritize? I mean, Sidlali is obviously the better character out of the two, but, I don't know, Mavuika is the Archon, so that might take priority, for all I know. Just curious as to what's coming up. Mavuika, then Sidlali. Ah, so you're gonna do it the other way around, because I did Sidlali first. But that's fair, that's fair. I see, I see. Well then, I'll see all of this soon on another one of your streams, I imagine. Pull for Sidlali. I already did pull for Sidlali successfully. And I did already pull for Mavuika, not successfully. But maybe that'll change today. Maybe today I'll be successful in pulling for Mavuika. Oh well. Hope you're enjoying your time at a friend's house, Rob. I assume that means you're just gonna be checking in real quick to say hi, which I also appreciate, so in that case, hi. I wouldn't know. I didn't try either. I've stated this before, but I try to stay as far away from alcohol as possible. I don't even drink non-alcoholic versions of alcoholic beverages. I do not like. So yeah. But where are those who share the memory? Yes. Alright, in that case, I think I'm good to continue now. Alright, I'm itching to sign up.
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like this, and naturally, you're no exception. The news of Lord Xbalanche's impending resurrection may be a bombshell, but I believe that we should keep our focus on the pilgrimage.
Huh. Okay. So, not in a hurry to find him, huh?
That's right. I've already informed the tribes
Alright,
that will be
okay.
hosting the next tournament right away. It'll help sweep away the shadows cast by the war.
Fair enough.
Preparing supplies, cleaning up and
Ooh,
remodeling the competition
looking forward to
venues,
more.
recruiting staff for
I
logistics,
still wonder who the
moral
second weekly
support,
boss
and
in this area is gonna
pre-tournament
be.
weather forecasting. All of that's been assigned.
Probably the
We
next
need to make
Harbinger
sure
who's gonna show
everything
up.
is completed well and on schedule first.
Because we
Traveler,
basically know
Paimon,
that another Harbinger is
You
coming
are
over
our
here at some
cherished
point.
friends and a part of our nation. I'd like to invite you to serve
There
as
is
special
gonna be another
supervisors for
Harbinger
this
dropping
event.
by, trying to steal the Gnosis. And I feel like that other Harbinger, whoever that's gonna be, is probably gonna end up being the second weekly boss of Natlan. Because, let's face it, in most nations, the bosses are one big ol' monster and one Harbinger. Sidlali, no questions asked. I agree. Because let's face it, with the exception of Mondstadt, every single area was always one weekly boss as a Harbinger, and one is a local weekly boss. Because let's go through the list. Okay. We had Liyue, where we have Ashtaha as the local weekly boss, and child as the Harbinger. Then we go to Inazuma, where we have La Coffin as the Harbinger, and we have the Raiden Shogun's thingamajiggy, puppet, spirit, whatever that was, as the local weekly boss. Then off to Sumeru, where we have, you know, Scaramouche as the Harbinger, and local weekly boss was that dumb dragon. Fontaine, same story. We have a Harbinger. In that case, it was of the House of the Hearth. We had everyone's favorite Alicino as the Harbinger boss, and the local weekly boss was that dumb whale. And now here we have the local weekly boss already, which means we are still missing a Harbinger. Unless they're pulling a Mondstadt, because Mondstadt is the only nation that doesn't adhere to this structure. Mondstadt is the only nation that only has 2 local weekly bosses. It is also the only nation where one of the weekly bosses is an overworld boss rather than a domain boss. That wolf is the only weekly boss that's in the overworld instead of a domain. Which is unique. Monster's not fully out yet? I mean, I heard about the fact that we are probably going to return to Mondstadt. It also makes sense that we might return there at some point. I mean, we have returned to Mondstadt I think once or twice for an interlude chapter. So there's that. But in that case... if Mondstadt does expand and they do get a Harbinger weekly boss, then Mondstadt would still be the outlier. Because then Mondstadt would be the only nation that has 3 weekly bosses. So no matter what happens, Mondstadt will be a bit of an outlier. Now anyway, where were we? When do I start?
Paimon can do it too?
Of course. On that note, my 2 new supervisors, would you come with me to check on the progress of each of the tribes?
Sure!
There we go. Go to the people of the springs. Let's get to it. I mean, there are still, not just the north of Mondstadt, but there are still more areas that could get expanded. Like, this gap over here could definitely be filled in at some point. Then yeah, of course, north of Mondstadt over here, and this little gap area between Mondstadt and Liyue. Although that does seem to be mostly water. But yeah, there definitely is more area up here. We just one look at the map and you can tell that there's more here. That we can't reach yet. It's not like the other borders of the map where there's ocean. By the way, that also reminds me, there's still down here an area that could be filled in, and obviously the area around the desert, where the desert transitions into the ocean. That could also be filled in at some point. Yeah, just saying, there's still plenty of area to expand. But as I said previously, we now already have managed to make it from one coast to the other. From one coast of Teyvat to the other. We've traveled all the way from the east coast of Teyvat to the west coast of Teyvat. We've also seen the southern coast of the mainland, at least, because below the mainland there is Inazuma. We've seen parts of the southern coast, I should say. We have not seen the entire southern coast, because again, few gaps around here, especially around the desert. But we don't really know much about the northern coast yet. So there is still that. And that's where Snezhnaya is going to be, obviously. Snezhnaya is going to be up in the north. And then at the top of, like, the northernmost point of Snezhnaya is going to be the northern coast. But yeah. Just saying what we know so far about where this still can expand. We will get all missing parts of all nations. I'm looking forward to seeing all the missing parts.
We're here.
And going to
This is our
Shnesnaya,
first stop.
obviously. Filling in the missing parts is probably going to be an
Looks like
interlude
someone's
chapter.
in a good mood.
I can totally see that, by the way.
Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time. It's only been a few days.
But yeah, I can totally see that, by the way, that... Because normally between the big Archon quests, there's basically always an interlude chapter between the Archon quests. And I definitely think that the interlude chapter before Shnesnaya, that interlude chapter is gonna have us visit all other nations again, and that is where we're gonna get to see whatever those missing parts of those nations are. I think that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna that will probably make it a longer interlude chapter than most. But, yeah, I feel like that's what it's gonna be. An interlude to make us revisit all the different places we've been, unlock the missing parts of each nation, and then off we go to Shnesnaya. Well, yeah, and Inazuma is complete. As far as we know, who knows, maybe there is another secret island that we don't know about. But yes, with the exception of them potentially adding another island, Inazuma is definitely complete. I don't think Inazuma really needs more islands. I think it's a perfectly complete and fine nation. I'm sorry, Paimon's letting this get to her head again.
It's nothing. We've got a long road ahead, so it's good that she's so motivated. Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm how the preparations for the pilgrimage are going.
Simple enough.
Hold on a sec. Take a look over there. See that? Someone's fishing. It's them!
Fucking Kinich! Ah, our iconic trio.
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty Dragon Lord like a subhuman! If anything,
You are
I'm
subhuman, though.
superhuman! Wait, no! Draconian!
Why, hello there, Ahau. And you three? What are you up to?
We're
I just gotta be
fishing
ready
that
to hit
time.
the pause button in
Loli
case
says if
Kinich
we're
has any
lucky,
lines.
We might catch someone really special.
I was hoping not to run into Kinich in this quest, but here we
Yeah,
are.
like that punk Xbalanche.
Here we are.
He's such a pathetic little...
Yep. Kinich, get out of here. I really don't want to see you right now. My apologies. Ahau clearly hasn't earned his ticket to see the sun today. We didn't mean any offense. When Kachina and Mualani were talking about fishing, they meant it literally, with hook and bait.
Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord for some ancient fogey that you only know by name? You'll pay for this! I'll start with
boy.
some chili in your water skin.
Ah, so you've heard about his impending return.
What did he do to you?
Did Seat Lolly mention
He
that
doesn't
to you?
want to talk to me. He's giving me the silent treatment. Of course I'm mad at him. Everyone else here is talking to me, except for Kinich, who's giving me the stupid silent treatment to this day. We ran into her on the road not too long ago. She seemed to be falling asleep standing up, kept mumbling about something.
Oh no! Why is Xbalanche coming back now? Did we screw something up? We couldn't have, right? But what else could have alarmed him so much? Wow, that sounds just like her.
And now you've done it, Scram. At least he's good at rock skipping.
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be possible for us to meet Lord Xbalanche, right? So, does this mean something's wrong?
As you can see, there are many people that are thinking along the same lines. I believe that...
Hey, we've got a bite!
What a bite you've got there! Oh, just a certain someone passing by who was half asleep, mumbling to herself about Xbalanche's return. That description ring a bell about any character. Anyway, what a bite we got. Oh my god, he's dead.
Help! Help! Something's pulling on me!
It's what's going to
Never
save your
mind,
life.
he's not
Are
dead.
you having leg cramps?
See, Loli, the true best character of Natlan.
Help! Hold your breath for now. We'll get you out right away.
Well, notice how we managed to rescue the drowning people. Yeah. So many people drowning. Sucks to suck.
Thank you so much, everyone. Wait, why is her Archon here?
Well, would you look at that? You actually caught some people after all.
Huh.
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps might have ended our entire surfing squad.
Damn, leg cramps suck, but what are the
Two
odds
of
of
us are
multiple
in
people
charge of
getting them at
transporting
once?
supplies. After safely delivering some of the equipment, medicine, and a few other things for the tournament, we had some time to spare, so...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did ya?
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll, leave you to it then.
We'll never
Alright, see you
forget
in a
how you
bit, Spinnet.
saved us. We know you're busy though, so no need to worry about us. We'll see you around.
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants something to happen, then it just happens.
Then it won't be long before
Can we
she
get out
rolls
of
in
here now before
Xbalanche
Kinich
himself.
tries to say something again and
Now
fail
that'll be a wonder
horribly?
of wonders.
I was just thinking, what if he enjoyed swimming like the rest of us?
It's easy enough for anyone who loves the water to end up here, so might as well give it a try.
It'd be a great chance to say hi to him.
I
Fair
used
enough.
some commemorative badges for the stadium as a special bait. He's never been to present-day Natland, so it'll all be new to him. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
And before you say anything, anything's possible. On the off chance this'll work, it's worth a try no matter how unlikely it is. Just like playing the lottery.
Kinich! As you can see, the power of friendship sustains their faith in the theory.
Well, what about you then? Given your personality,
Don't
isn't
talk
your
to him.
continued presence a
Don't try to
testament the
talk to
power of
him. He'll
friendship
just give us
too?
more of the silent treatment. And Dev! Hi, thanks for the raid. How was the rest of your stream with me side? How was the rest of your stream? Hello, Mousy. Hello, Martian, Sushi. Hello, everyone. I did get raided. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope the rest of your Me-Side stream went absolutely fantastic. Did you get the alternate ending that you were aiming for by staying with Mita? I don't think I've ever actually looked at the ending. I don't think I've ever seen the ending of staying with Mita. I've only seen like the main ending. Which is sad because Me-Side is a pretty nice game. Haha. Anyway, hope you're doing well. If you gotta head out and rest, eat, drink, whatever, you do that. So, anyone else who joined, hi, hello. I've been rated by Dev a few times before, so most of you probably already know me. But I'm Code, I play a variety of games, like currently Genshin, which is another anime-style game. But, not as good as Me-Side. Because it's a gacha game. Oh, the horror of gacha. Truly, you might say, because it's a gacha game, it's more of a horror game than Me-Side. Because nothing is more horrendous than gachas. But yeah, sad you didn't get the good ending, but I hope you enjoyed the stay ending at least. Hope you enjoyed the stay ending. Anyway, we're currently busy since every single character in this game is voice acted. Except for Kinich over here, this guy. Every single character here is fully voice acted except this dude who, while he has dialogue, does not have a voice. Which is annoying.
Ha! She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child.
Now, witness the scorn of Kahula Hat! Ow!
There you go. No voice. Nothing. I hate him. I despise him. But yeah, psychological horror indeed. Alright. Picking up where we left off before. See, Loli never makes mistakes with her messages, so I believe that would be best for you to meet with Lord Xbalanche. That should quell any unnecessary speculation.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, what I need to do is check on the status of the preparations for the upcoming pilgrimage.
Can we leave now before Kinich tries to talk again? I really don't like him.
Seems like the people of the Springs have done a great job.
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done, all three of us.
Everyone at the Children of Echoes has been hard at work too. I only came here after finishing my tasks for today. It looked like everyone else was about finished too.
Get out of here already, Kinich! Or gain a voice! Same for the signs of the canopy. We're all wrapped up.
Now that's efficiency. I trust you. Well, looks like we won't have to make the trip to your tribes then. Everyone, this iteration of the pilgrimage holds great importance to Natlan as it is now. You must pull together and work as one.
Thanks for the
creating
lurk,
best
appreciate
atmosphere
it.
possible for all our participants.
And I'll try my best to have fun. As much fun as I can have. With Kinich being here. I hope he'll disappear now. Oh yeah, also, I should mention this. I am planning to do gacha pulls today, actually. I have enough Primo Gems for 20 pulls. I need 30 to guarantee getting a character. 30 for a guarantee, I only can afford 20. This is pain.
Sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on and fight just about anything. Why, you even dare to disrespect the almighty Dragon Lord!
Remind me again. Has Ahau done anything besides
30
talk?
for Heart Pity. 30 to hit Heart Pity exactly. I am currently... Hang on. I'm currently at 60. So the next few pulls will... The next pulls will get me to 80, and 90 is Heart Pity. I'll send the dirtiest drops his way right this instant.
What are you doing to me, you son of a... hey! Let me go!
Get her with Soft Pity. Fingers
It's
crossed.
always a party with those three. Seems like we can check off the people of the Springs. Oh, wait, 4! No, sorry, 4.
Alright. We are also collecting some achievements along the way, which will also give me more Primo Gems, but I don't think I'm gonna get nearly enough Primo Gems for another 10 pull during this stream. It would be nice. Don't get me wrong, it would be absolutely fantastic if over the course of the stream I got enough Primos to do a third 10 pull, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't think that is likely. I know you can fly. Why aren't you flying? Alright, fine. Oh, hey, Loli.
Oh, there she is, right over there.
The best character is back. The best character in all of Natlan.
See, Loli, didn't you say you were going to get some more sleep? Why are you still here?
The chief came to me for
Alright, I
help
was
just
hold
now.
for that one.
Not
It's
like I
weird.
can just ignore someone in need and go back to bed. Now can I?
It's weird because there's two creatures in Natlan who can fly. And one of them requires you to hold space and the other one wants you to double tap space. Why can't they be consistent about it? I don't know.
What? You didn't tell him that you stayed up all night?
I just told him about Xbalanche's imminent return and told him to be prepared. There was no need to mention anything
Alright, it
else.
can't particularly fly, but it can high jump
You
into
still
a
got
glide.
reputation
Yeah.
to maintain, huh?
Still.
Can't have people thinking Granny Eatstily would lose sleep over something like this.
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? So even children are ridiculing me now. This cannot stand. And you! Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up appearances?
Nope, not me. Would never think that. That's Paimon's job, so if you want to punish anyone, let it be Paimon. Beat the shit out of her.
And you too. What about you, Mavuika?
No, of course not. Relax, Seat Lolly. Xbalanche was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't think he'll give us too hard a time.
Even though I've never known him, I feel the same way.
If that's what even
Yeah,
the two of
Toko
you
likes
think,
Paimon.
then my worrying seems even more unnecessary.
I like Paimon.
All right, I get it.
I also like to
That's
make
just
fun
the
of
kind of
Paimon.
paranoid old hag I am. That means I can go get some shut-eye then. You can take
The
a
way
look
I
around
like
yourselves.
Paimon is that kind of
And if you
teasing
need any help,
kind of
feel free to go find the
relationship.
chief. Or Auroron. The chief should be overseeing the preparation of the woven scrolls required for the tournament right about now. And as for Auroron, I believe he said he was going to do some handicrafts at the valley entrance.
I see.
Come on, you're making it sound like it's my first time here. Rest well
Nice
and
treatment.
stop worrying
No.
so much. We'll discuss the tournament with Auroron.
All right then. Good night, everyone. And don't go thinking that Granny Eastley doesn't like hanging out with you just because she's not around all the time.
Bye. Have a good time. Alright, let's try this again. There we go, that allows me to jump up here. I can probably jump up here. And does that help? Yep, that works. And then I can get this while I'm here. Now on to the Statue of the Seven. We'll see
I'm gonna
about
put
that.
this piece of rope here.
Oh, who's your little friend
and
there?
this wooden dummy.
Who that?
No? Then what about this?
No way, bro.
Who is that?
That voice. Sounds like Auroron's talking to someone.
Nuh-uh.
Let's go see what he's up to.
Yeah, he did say it. Can I has?
Auroron?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And why did he have an eye
bird?
patch?
No, a juvenile Kukasaurus.
Oh, that's what
This
Kukasaurs
one
look
looks a
like
little
when they're
different from the
juveniles?
others, though. Yeah, a very special look indeed.
That's what baby Kukasaurs look like. Wow, they are teeny tiny. They are just tiny circles. Is he your pet, Auroron?
The heck are you on about? Whoa, he's quick on his feet. That retort was instant.
Also, it can talk.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Did Paimon just say something wrong? Oh wow, no way, bro.
Oh boy.
What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just... How should I describe him?
For one, have we met any Kukasaur that could talk before? That alone makes this very unique. Okay. Don't tell me he's some sort of elder. He definitely seems pretty important.
No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name is Kakuku.
The heck are you on about? Is that not his name?
Looks like he can...
No way, bro.
I guess he only knows a few lines. But that's still something. He only knows a few lines, but he can speak. Seems like he's just repeating a few sentences over and over.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kakuku picked
Huh.
them up after hearing them day after day.
Intriguing.
Last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kakuku were stuck in an endless back-and-forth argument.
Yeah, I can see that. Sounds like a schoolyard squabble.
Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kakuku said.
Perfect.
How
Just
unbelievably
just with the
childish.
Uno reverse.
No less than I'd expect of a How. Even I have rarely witnessed things like that.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you stay and listen to them the whole time?
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away.
Wow, like a train wreck, I imagine. You're a more patient man than most.
Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Xbalanche.
Capture?
Capture, huh? Wild choice of words.
Then how about hunting for Xbalanche?
Oh boy.
Sorry, you're trying to do what now?
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could intercept him. See, this is the trap that I made. I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. Don't worry though. I've already told everyone
Xbalanche's
that
not
there's
a
a
wild
trap
animal,
here, so
though.
they won't get too close. See, I've even made a notice board.
And you think Xbalanche would fall for that trap? Genius, truly.
Good luck catching anyone with this. And what are you planning on doing with the poor guy when you catch him anyways? Stick him in a stew?
No. I just want to see what he looks
Yeah,
like.
first Pyro Archon
and
is gonna fall for a trap
I'll
like that.
probably invite
Absolutely.
him to our tribe as a guest.
I'll admit, I didn't take you for the actively hospitable sort.
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day. I wanted to give it a try, so I also made these little handicrafts.
He says that, yet all of these look like a hunter's lethal handiwork.
I see. In
Aurora's
that case,
gonna
I
pull a
wish you
prank.
success. If you do manage to catch a wild
The
Xbalanche,
first Pyro Archon
please,
comes back
let
from
me
the
know.
dead. First
I'd love to
encounter
come
with
and
someone
watch the
in
fun.
the new world
You?
is it's just a prank, bro.
If the real Xbalanche does show up, a trap like that won't hurt him. We all have faith in him. After all, he was the first Archon of this land.
Oh, it was
That's
just a
right.
prank. Look, camera's right there.
That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there. If he really triggers the trap, he can just sprawl out and take a nap.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here! Oh, wow. No way, bro.
No way, bro.
Well, if you got time for this, then you finished prepping for the tournament, right?
For real?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
Ah, so that's it. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to ask about. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scrolls and mental support. I have expertise in exactly neither of those, so I joined the logistics team. I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of my produce and even asked me about how to grow such great fruits and vegetables. I was very happy.
You've gotten quite good at
someone
dealing
else
with
to hate
people.
on instead of Paimon.
Yes.
Aha.
I
So
think
you
I've
agree that
rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in
Paimon
my
is a hateable
childhood.
character. Is that it?
Seems like things here are going smoothly. In that case, we'll check on how things are going elsewhere. See you later, Auroran.
Bye, Auroran! Good luck with the... capturing Xbalanche. See you later!
So he also knows how to say goodbye. See you later then, bros.
Huh? Alright. See you later, my bros.
Yep. And now we fall in the trap. Imagine. Imagine we just fell in the trap there.
Oh,
casually.
Mavuika! Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
Is this Archon quest just gonna
Shilonen?
make us meet
What a
everyone again?
coincidence.
Is that just what this is gonna be? Here's the Archon quest specifically about Mavuika. Have fun
hey,
meeting
Shilonen,
every
did
single
you come here for
character. There's nothing around here though.
Auroran. Did he sell me out? I thought I asked him to not tell anyone that I was here.
Nope, he didn't mention you at all.
That's so.
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need for the tournament, and I've been wanting to ask her to make them. I went straight to her
Damn.
place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she was here.
Shalonen's tent is nearby too.
Wow. She literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Yeah, because nobody wants to work for Mavuika. Sad.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it. Still, most everyone we've talked to so far has been pretty interested in Xbalanche.
Oh, Xbalanche? Did you just say Xbalanche?
Wait, have you been so busy running away that you missed the whole memo about him?
So yeah, apparently he's reviving. You explained Xbalanche's imminent resurrection to Shalonen.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Loli said, then it has to be true. Everyone's reaction makes sense too. Who wouldn't want to see the first Archon?
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and with their long-standing goal suddenly gone, people are feeling a little lost. I met a warrior from the people of the Springs near the speaker's chamber
Imagine
a few
Loli's
days
the one
ago.
pulling the prank.
He spent the entire
Yes.
afternoon pacing around the area. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle every afternoon. But now that the crisis is resolved, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Paimon can definitely see that. It's tough when what you've been doing all along suddenly stops being necessary. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right? To help everyone find a new goal?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our pent-up energy and offer a reward for the blood and sweat we've put into improving and growing. That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today and in the future.
Alright.
Sounds pretty good to me. I am starting to like this new pilgrimage already.
Then do the work.
But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
About Xbalanche, you mean? It's okay, I guess.
It's okay, I
Shouldn't you
guess,
be,
she said
you know,
about
a
the
little
first
more
Pyro
nervous?
Archon.
He's our nation's progenitor. You sure he's not coming to just supervise your work?
You sound like someone who's finally gotten the chance to strike back after years of oppression.
Hey, don't put it like that. All right, maybe a little. It's not every day that someone who could bring you down a notch shows up.
I knew that's what you'd think. Don't worry. If the real Xbalanche does make an appearance, then naturally I have my ways to meet him.
Ways
Really?
like combat. Comes back to kick
No
Mavuika's
spoilers
ass.
just yet.
Yes.
Take a guess.
Oh, no spoilers,
Wait,
that's
you have a
tragic.
playful side too?
I'm gonna say combat. It's a nation of war. Of course they do
Of
some
course she
combat.
does. This whole glorious righteous
1v1.
leader thing is just one facet of her. And it's a side of her you've seen
To
the most so
truly
far.
get to know one another.
But
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shalonen's always saying how awful I am.
Hey, don't just put words into my mouth like that. I've only ever said that you can be quite terrible sometimes.
Sure, whatever you
Alright.
say. Come on, traveler, Paimon. Let's head to our next stop.
Where that be?
Oh, and Shalonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick
I
up
guess
the
the Flower
documents I
Feather
left
Clan?
for you. I wrote down everything you need to do for the tournament.
I guess the Flower Feather Clan would be our next stop.
Good night.
And she's fallen
Because we
asleep
were
just
just at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Well,
And when we were
she's
at the
gotta
people
wake
of
up
the
eventually.
Springs, we
Let's
saw
go.
people from the two other
night, Shalonen.
tribes as
And
well.
sleep well.
And we specifically mentioned, okay, we don't have to check out their tribes in that case. Which means there's really only one tribe left to go. And yeah, it is the Flower Feather Clan, the only one that's left. Because there is technically still one more, but we can't go to that one more tribe. So I assume that when we go to the Flower Feather Clan, we're gonna run into Ian-san, who is just gonna be there visiting. And that's our excuse to not go to her tribe, because we're gonna talk to her right here. Which means I have to prepare for another character without a voice. Alrighty then. Let's see. And there we go.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Hi, Dormuse.
Does that mean
How's
the
it going?
preparations are going smoothly?
Hope you're well.
Of course,
Or as well as
without
can
a
be,
doubt.
at least.
I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone
bad.
is eating and
That's
sleeping
good.
well,
Not
so they
bad
can
is
enter the
good.
stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
And there's Chaska. Again, I definitely think we're gonna run into Ian-san while we're here as well.
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm silent
Things
protagonist.
have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much
Yeah,
work
the
to do
character
lately.
designs in this game are definitely all really unique.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended.
You
and
can tell
the
they're
bonds
doing a
between
great
people have
job
grown
of
a lot stronger in the process.
Paying their
Hard
character
to start
designers.
fights like that. I don't mind though. More time for
Like
me to
for the
zone out.
concept art and
I
the
just sit
actual
at a
character
lookout point
designs
and
and
tend to
3D
my
models and
weapons.
everything. With
The
all the
fresh air
money
is
that
also
they're
great
gaining
for my
from the
mood.
gacha.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
Glad to hear that.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
I mean, yeah, we did accompany her when
So,
things were
How have
not looking
preparations
too
been
well.
going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly. Follow me.
Mavuika especially looks fancy when her hair turns into literal fire. That's what you get from her being the Pyro Archon. Just gonna teleport up there. Make it easy on myself. Apparently that was a bit too high up there. No, never mind. I just have to turn around. There we go. I really hope I can actually get Mavuika.
So this is
I have
the
to get
place you
lucky
had
if
in
I want to
mind.
get her.
Quite the view.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natlan too.
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natland? Paimon's feeling kind
More
of
so
shy
me
now.
than you, Paimon, but sure,
What
whatever.
brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for
My
the
leggings
pilgrimage?
only cover one leg.
That's right.
It is definitely
Everything
a very
going well?
unique way to dress. Absolutely.
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Coach? Oh, is Ian-san here too?
Yeah, I knew it. I knew we would run into her. Wait. Pause! Damn it. What did that say? What did that say? Hang on. Oh, here to inspect our handiwork, huh? There we go. Got back. Ian-san, I was worried you would be here because you are still missing your voice actor. There we go. But yes, I did see that, what you talked about, the... True, there is also the log. I keep forgetting. But yeah, from these characters, Ian-san... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when the characters come out. I don't need to worry about what was teased. The folk from the Flower Feather clan have gone to train for the tournament, and my students just so happen to want to get some exercise, so I brought them along for to help. The rules of this tournament are different from before. We're here to compete, not to select the strongest warriors. Everyone finds that quite novel and is taking it very seriously, treating it like a completely new type of challenge. Look, they're all over there.
Hey!
Please rest completely
I
and
don't
totally
want to
assured
know
that with us
anything
here,
about
we'll
future
get all the
versions.
tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
Again, there's a reason why I never ever ever watch the presentations for new versions.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach, like student, huh, Ian-san?
You flatter me. We're just here to help. These exercises are high frequency but low intensity, which is perfect for our training. I helped Aoife bring a whole stack of medical supplies from this clinic to the stadium yesterday. Didn't even break a sweat, easy peasy.
Didn't even break a sweat, you say?
Yeah, Aoife was sure sweating a lot though. Not that I blame him. Doctors don't need to be that physically strong, not even vets.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
And then we switch to everyone else's default pose. I mean, they do have a few different poses, but yeah, default pose I guess is the same as always. Tough, you say. Stuff like this isn't even intermediate level.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying in Natland for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all.
Well, I mean, we have fought some pretty strong enemies here, but we fought pretty strong enemies in other nations too.
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Being optimistic also tends to make people grow happier the longer they live. Keep up that attitude and you'll go from strength to strength. I see. Evil pose animation is hard. It's better for their arms to be out so they won't accidentally clip into themselves. I mean, yeah. Also, I guess it's just easier. They have a few different, like, character models, so to say. And by that, I mean they have a basic small character model and a basic big character model. And they just all have the same default pose, I guess. Even though they can do more, even though they adjust the character model accordingly, they still keep the same default pose for that original model, so to say. That's what I think. Because I think basically every character can do every pose. Probably.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and just let me know if you need anything.
Well, see, apparently Triple Z is putting in more effort. But you have to admit, Triple Z is a newer game than this. Sounds good, see you later. And she's off. She really comes and goes like the wind.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed, so I assume you're pretty much done with all the important stuff.
We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shilonen's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them.
Don't worry, things have been progressing over at the Collective of Plenty too. And there we go, that's our excuse as to why we're not going to the Collective of Plenty for this quest line. They're giving us an excuse why we're not going there, because Ian-san is telling us that everything is progressing smoothly. I knew this would happen because obviously we can't go to the Collective of Plenty yet, because the Collective of Plenty is not integrated in the game yet for the world map. The world map hasn't expanded to the point where the Collective of Plenty is included, so I knew they would bring us an excuse like this. That's why I knew we would run into Ian-san here. I knew we would run into her, so she could tell us, don't come to the Collective of Plenty.
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shilonen to finish her part of the work.
Ha! Oh, I'd love to see the face she'd make if she heard you say that. Since you have time, why don't you give me a hand? As you already know, Mavuika, I'm responsible for designing the tournament course. Well, it's almost complete, and I've built a mock course. Want to do a trial run?
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
Indeed. You know that Mavuika can't personally participate in the tournament, right? So, as the Archon, she must serve as both host and judge. And as special supervisors, you can't sign up either. So this is your best chance to experience the course. Damn it, we can't do it. Almost 2 meters.
Say
Tall
no
boy.
more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
I want to see your hair combust. Do it. Alright, follow me. Where to? A bit of a ways away. No problem. Down here. Okay. I can see the banners of the different tribes. Would I? I don't know. If he's really cool, maybe I would. But I can't say for sure. Let's face it, there aren't many characters who I'm as intrigued in as strongly. I'm gonna be outright and say it. I have way more waifus than I have husbandos, but that is not to say that the occasional husbando doesn't exist, with Zhongli definitely being up there. Zhongli definitely being up there on the husbandos. On the husbando side of things. So yeah. Here you go. What lies before you is a mock-up of the course that will be used for the upcoming tournament.
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand.
That's right, I've designed this one to make use of the stadium's maximum capacity, and I've given thought to every space, every placement, and every dimension. Hetero-flexible. Yeah, I am flexible towards that direction, but definitely more waifu-aligned. See this kindling? The contestants will have to chase it through throughout the competition, encountering all kinds of terrain, and they'll prove themselves by using their abilities to overcome anything and everything that stands in their way. That's the focus of this course. Oh, so that's the kind of competition this is.
Yep, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battles.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a
course.
good duel. It really gets the adrenaline
Again, I
pumping
definitely
and allows
think
people to
Mavuika
go
is gonna
all
duel
out with their
Xbalanche.
skills.
Mavuika definitely wants to duel Xbalanche. There's no doubt that she wants to do that.
A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their
I mean,
life.
there's a reason Mavuika
No one
can't
can
take
resist
part in
such
this
a good
event.
fight.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament, too. It's just so... you.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Oh, that's a good metaphor. That'll come in handy when I'm explaining my ideation process later.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
The benefits of having Paimon and Code as friends and teachers. Alright, well, judging by your faces, well, you look like you're raring to go, Mavuika. So why don't you try it first?
No problem. I'll go get ready.
Whoa, Mavuika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this.
He might be a little too excited about the competition.
Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all? Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before. More willing to just loosen up and have fun.
Nope, you're not hallucinating. I agree.
Whoa, you heard too? So, Paimon's right, right?
Yeah, the side of her that she hid during the war has now come out. Makes sense though, everyone wants to unwind a bit after accomplishing an important goal. She's earned it.
Oh, so that's why you called this over. It's all part of your grand plan, huh?
Not exactly, I did expect Mavuika to take this one though. So I also planned some other events for you. You're so considerate, coach. Amazing. Spare the flattery. It'll be awkward if you end up complaining that you're tired later.
Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute?
Can Paimon even do anything here? In all honesty. You have not yet met the basic criteria to even begin training. Practice a few more years and come back, then we'll see.
Aw, come on!
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect Paimon to be of any use during a competition like this.
I'm ready.
Alright. Let me guess, I get to play as Mavuika now? Yep. Hold the elemental skill to have Mavuika summon and ride her Flame Strider. Thanks to Mavuika's diligent performance feedback as well as the resigned Relonan's repeated modifications, the Flame Strider now has the following functions. Traveling up cliffs, jet skiing for a short period, high-speed ramming capabilities, and the expert manipulation of phlogiston to ride spirit ways. I really want to pull for her. I'm not sure if I can get lucky. Alright then. Start challenge.
Full throttle!
Yes, Mao, you guys are wasting
Live
no time.
commentary, huh? Very nice.
Thanks for the live commentary. That doesn't really do anything. Because I have to read it, and I can't really do that. She does look cool with that idle animation. If you need a timeout, just let me know.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Oh wow, so I have to actually fight now. And here I thought I could just progress.
Try and stop me!
Actually kind of sad that I can't just ride past this enemy.
Incinerate!
There we go. Excuse me. There we
At
go.
the end. I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
Interesting to you, does that mean it'd be impossible for
You
others?
said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge!
Course complete. On Twitter, hate her for the bike. Well, people on Twitter are gonna be people on Twitter. That is just what they do. They be mad. Twitter has basically always been a dumpster fire of a website that I would encourage people to stay away from wherever possible. There are some times where I try to check certain Twitter sites for updates on stuff I'm waiting for, but even that doesn't work all the time because a lot of times you can't even look at posts anymore without having an account. And I will never, ever, ever make an account for that hell site. Course complete.
Good job, contestant. Here, have some water.
It doesn't really fit in the game. See, Spinne, I kind of see what you mean, because, you know, machinery and all that in a fantasy setting. But then you gotta remember that there's literal robots. There's mechs. Fully autonomous robots that you have to fight. And people are saying that the motorcycle is unrealistic. Yeah, sure, whatever. Twitter was a dumpster fire before Elon took over, and it's gone downhill from there. Definitely has gone downhill even more. I mean, when it was changed to X, that's basically saying everything. It's dead. The bird is dead. The bird has been killed. Now that was exciting.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
Well, what do you think? First things first, let me just say that the enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan. The device never did anything before.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
In which case, you would have been fine too.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I heard that people are moving over to Blue Sky. It's I haven't actually looked into what the site is like. I assume it's similar to Twitter, just another social media website. But, yeah. I heard people say that it's at least leagues better than Twitter, so that's something.
It's a solid course, but, there are a number of small problems.
Yeah, just make the account to spy Twitter. You know what? That's also fair.
For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section.
Block function.
It's only
I see.
so-so. And contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction, which might cause some of them to fall if they get motion sickness.
The thing is that even though people are nicer over there now, who knows when all the crazy people will be brought over. If Blue Sky reaches the point where it's big enough to be a true competitor to Twitter, then everyone will start moving over and we'll have the same kind of super aggressive people on this that were on the hell site known as Twitter. Then again, if the block function is at least better, there's that.
Also,
got it all down. Couldn't have spotted any of these issues without actually running the course. Thanks for your help, Mavuika. I'll keep making improvements based on these suggestions. Yeah. Only time will tell, absolutely. That reminds me of something I was talking to Code about, actually. I've also got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try?
A ball launcher?
Is this one of the other events that you mentioned? Yep. Ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Atlan. I've decided to use one for an event.
it's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try?
I guess so. I'm game.
Great. I'll be your opponent then.
I'm gonna lose. In that case, get into positions, you two, and I'll start the clock. Whoever has the higher score when the clock runs out wins. If you're ready, begin. She has a bike, since she has a biker outfit, makes sense. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
You can beat her.
Yeah, the motorcycle being unrealistic, again, there's robots. Fully autonomous robots in this game. Lots of other much crazier stuff. Use normal attacks to repel the balls being launched at you during the challenge. Get the timing down and return as many shots as possible. Ah, it's coming from over there. Got it. Well, Mavuika's already in the lead. Great. Ooh, great shot. I missed the first one because I didn't see how I was supposed to orient myself. Best case scenario, I might turn it into a tie. Mavuika isn't missing a single shot. Yeah, Mavuika isn't missing a single shot. There's no way you can win this. The best thing you can do here is make a tie happen.
That was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the edge of her seat!
As expected, you're a pro, Mavuika, I concede.
You played well. We can play a few more rounds when we have the time.
That should also be enough data and feedback on my end for now. Thanks for the help, everyone.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
Ah, you flatter me. It wasn't all my own handiwork. I contracted out a part of the work you gave me to Shilonen. She was a little reluctant, but once I mentioned that you were the one who had asked me to find some helpers, she volunteered to help.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
Damn. Absolutely not. I'd say 10 at most. Please do not blame your problems on me. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Code, Paimon. I didn't think you'd have the time to try the ball launcher out for at least a few more days. Thanks for coming.
Ha! You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Thanks for having us, Ion-san. Well, I'm just glad that you had fun. In that case, let's call it a day. I need to get going now. Those improvements won't make themselves, so see you later.
Bye, see you soon.
Finally, the character without a voice leaves. Bye, Coach.
See you soon, Coach. It's not every day I get to call Ion-san that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really?
Yeah, she does.
I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Well, okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
Again, the best way to get to Paimon's heart is through her stomach. And I guess Treasure also does the trick. Over to the Scions of the Canopy, huh? Hope I don't run into a certain Kinich again. Since this is his tribe after all.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Nice to meet you.
Hi there.
We're just here for the food.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
Guide to become.
We worked out
It
today,
is a good
so
guide.
Yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual?
We can just have some snacks. Paimon already eats too much as it is. I mean, yeah.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
I don't think I've ever been low on Mora. Ever since starting this adventure. Like, I think I was doing well on money. I never ran out. Or low. And at this point, I have so much Mora that it would take a miracle for me to run out.
You
Got a
two
lurk?
are a riot.
Thanks for the lurk, and I
get where
absolutely
the
will
Traveler's coming
enjoy.
from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Blah. The blah. Of course, you can eat as much as you want.
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is
Always
finished
with
by
the
then.
3 days time skip.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Seems like you've also grown fond of teasing Paimon, Mavuika.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Xbalanche.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Xbalanche is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition.
So he'll definitely
the more
show
they
up for the
disdain
tournament.
dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
And my ancient name is literally Hope.
Xbalanche might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible. Checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon?
Well, it's not the
themselves
current
to
Pyro
participate in such a
Archon.
tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary human.
When Xbalanche ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human.
Uh-huh.
I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
Huh. That's kind of like
All
your
right.
life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side. You're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
Great.
You're working on an autobiography?
I mean, it makes sense.
No. I
No,
was
no,
joking.
please work on an autobiography.
Even
I'm sure a
Xbalanche
lot of
didn't
people
write
would
one,
be interested.
So why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be
I
in
feel
it.
like an Archon's autobiography would definitely sell.
Then can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
The restaurant owner walks over with massive plates piled with... How was I supposed to read that in time? Did you see how...
So many dishes and such huge portions.
3 lines of
Paimon
text,
spies mountains of
and you
meat
got
as
like
well.
2 seconds to read them. This is still a thing that I will always hate about Genshin, and I don't know how they didn't manage to fix that glaring problem up until now. That's been a problem since day 1, and they still haven't taken care of it.
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Oh, that's a normal breakfast, huh?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Our Archon's always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Different prepared dishes are extremely delicious, and the two of you immediately begin to dig in. See, this one is shorter. This one is shorter, but for this one, it's click to continue. Why was the longer text not click to continue? Again, as much as I still kind of enjoy playing this game, there are things about this game that make me frustrated beyond belief. And it's things like this. It's things like this that make me question if it was ever a good idea to start playing this game. And before you know it, Mavuika has polished off half of the grilled meat with elegance, serenity, and astonishing alacrity. Now that's a new word. Alacrity, huh? Not a word I'm familiar with. Intriguing. Paimon turns towards you with a frightened look. She realizes that she has met a truly horrifying opponent. From this day forth, Paimon can no longer claim the crown of the greatest meat eater. Paimon has been dethroned. How about that? Just open the log. I don't think those texts are in the log here, but I will double check if it's in here.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Not just probably not, the log literally doesn't work.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around
Absolute
here,
bullshit
we were
game
planning to stay in
design.
the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then.
Mavuika leaves the table briefly before coming back, taking you to your lodgings, or whatever.
All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
Alright, good night.
I can't wait till I'm done with Genshin,
How do you feel?
actually.
Want another drink?
Can't believe I'm saying it. By this point, I can't wait until the story of Genshin is done and I'll put this game behind me. I'm good. I'm full.
Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet. like that. There's always room for dessert.
I honestly hope that Genshin will be done soon. Especially because Tribe 9 is apparently coming out this year.
is coming back, huh?
And I don't want the
Oh, I didn't
overlap
see
to be
that
too
coming.
long.
Wait, what's that look on your face?
I really don't want
Don't
the
tell me you don't
overlap
even know who
with
Xbalanche
Tribe 9 and
is.
Genshin to be too long. So I really hope that Genshin finishes possibly next year at the very latest.
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it. I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present. So, why is
Don't
it
do
coming
a lot
back
of
now of all
advertising.
times?
The most advertising they've done is to get some streamers from Hololive and Vshoujo to play the game on stream. Which, I mean, fair. Getting popular streamers to play your game is definitely one way to get some interest. But they really haven't done much advertising outside of that. I mean, they had the anime, I guess. But maybe they're waiting for release. Maybe they'll do their big advertisement campaign once the game actually drops. That might be it. They might have kept the advertisement minimal so that they would have so that they wouldn't have as much messages to read through from the playtesters, so that they would have a more manageable amount of critiques and feedback. Because at a certain point, at a certain degree, you hit the point of, okay, that's way too much to be able to analyze everything that we've been told.
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Xbalanche here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like... Ah!
Yup.
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanche is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
I definitely feel like they would want to go for a 1v1.
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
And now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh. What I wouldn't give to watch.
Yup.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
The way they're talking about the Archons
Yes.
killing each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle.
Way more exciting than a beetle battle, that's for sure.
Yeah, they really do love their contests of strength here in Natlan.
Sorry about that. I'm looking forward to the tournament myself. How will the matches go and who's going to come out on top? Will the legendary Xbalanche really participate? If he wins the whole thing, will Mavuika preside over the victory ceremony too? The more I think about it, the more interesting it gets. Thank you. What game would you pick up if Tribe 9 wouldn't be coming up and Genshin wouldn't be over? Honkai Star Rail or Triple Z? From what I've seen, Triple Z looks more interesting. Honkai Star Rail I've actually tried out. Triple Z I haven't tried out yet, but it does look to me to be the more enticing one. And since it's the newer one of the bunch, it also is currently more popular. Oh, I do like me some character interactions, so yeah.
Let's head back and get some sleep.
You and Pyron spend the next 3 days strolling around, eating, drinking, relaxing. At least the day of the tournament arrives. Still hate that. Absolutely despise that. Whoever designed those transitioning black screens is a horrible person and deserves to be publicly executed. Alright, let's rest.
Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start!
That voice. Ah, it's Paimon. Wait, the tournament?
No, we've overslept. Only a little bit, but okay. Wash up and pack your things. We gotta go, go, go.
It looks like someone's waiting to pick us up.
Ah, I can't believe it. Mavuika totally
Trying to
called
match
it. How
challenge
could we
with
have been
Genshin
so
dialogue
careless?
impossible. It is.
Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggle to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
I mean, she's alright. We know it's our fault. We're really sorry.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
Also, do I even have a helmet? I'll hang on to you, Paimon. Don't worry.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared. Rise with the sun!
We're speeding, right? We have
Wow,
to
you
be
can't even see
speeding.
Traveler on the motorcycle. Lazy
Oh, come
developers.
on. If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I've entrusted her life to you
How
for
lazy
so
that they
long,
didn't
but
put
only
Traveler's
today
model
she
on
realized
there.
Just how unhinged the two of you are.
Oh, that's the end of the Spirit Way.
Ugh, ugh. So much air. And Paimon's stomach. Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that.
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other
We
Archons
are.
too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Yeah.
Our friends are yours too. Ugh.
Introduce the Archons to each other. Let's
Don't open your
go.
mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
And here we are. See, has bike gameplay in one story part, does it? And here we are. Look at her doing donuts again. Who are you attacking?
And safe! Just in time, too.
Def not Pie Needle Pie. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. And thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate that. Please, Kinich, don't say anything.
We won the bet! We won the bet!
That's right. Pay up a how.
Yeah! Pay up, Hal!
Pay up. Why do you speak? Possibly do character reviews? I don't, because I am really not an expert when it comes to building a good character. In fact, I have to look stuff up myself if I want to do anything.
Darn it!
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to
I
start
just
us off,
pick the characters
and to
that I
introduce
like
and welcome Natlan's great friend
and
to
put together my
meet.
team based on what feels good to play.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame.
Here we go.
Once more, I will say a few words before we begin.
Again, there's definitely gonna be a fight between Mavuika and Xbalanche. There has to be. They have to do a 1v1 between the Pyro Archons.
Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The Abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Again, I know what you want me to do, Spinne, and I'll consider it maybe, but the thing is, I don't know if I'll really play Triple T. Because by the time Genshin story concludes, Tribe 9 will already be out, and I'll be fully invested in that.
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One
All
written in the
right.
triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Not just among us, but the strongest among us.
Yeah!
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors,
All
moving
right.
with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Leave it to us. We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet.
Oh, and one more thing.
I mean, at least I
believe
gave
I've
Honkai
mentioned
Star
this
a
already,
little bit
but
of a try.
if you find any leads on Lord Xbalanche, please pass them on to me.
Will do.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Xbalanche before things kick off.
Alrighty then. Guess we'll start off over here. Hi, Ian-san, who is still missing a voice.
Oh, hi there, Ian-san. Are you gonna participate in the tournament?
No, as the designer of the course, that's out of the question. I'm here to cheer everyone on and monitor the pre-event warm-up. Contestants must limber up properly if they don't want to get injured.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Xbalanche's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
Yeah, the others told me about it. I've kept an eye out, but haven't noticed anything unusual. At least, I haven't seen any contestant whose strength or skill is clearly a cut above the rest.
Got it, thank you. We'll keep asking around then.
You're welcome. Wait one moment.
Huh?
You warm up as well. You'll be running alongside them in the stadium, so you've got to go in prepared. Of course. Stretch. Lower. Again. Good. Some only through a round of warm-ups. I hate that text! I hate that text on the black screen! Who in their right mind on the team designed this bullshit? Did they not have a single brain cell to spare when they made that transition screen with the black text, with the text on the background, on the black background? It is just so stupid from a game design perspective. There's no universe in which that makes sense. Anyway, alright, you're good, you may go.
Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
And there she goes. See Loli! The best Natlan character!
Woo!
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
To see the lovely Miss Eatsley.
You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
The Traveler means it. Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sweet Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
It'll be fine.
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters.
They'll be fine. They'll just have to cry a little bit after getting the floor wiped. After you wipe the floor with them, they'll be crying and crying and crying, but after that, they'll be fine.
Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then. Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning?
Actually, we didn't
Anyway,
eat much this morning
thank you
because we were
both.
in a rush.
I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Xbalanche.
Any success? Probably
To be more
not.
precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Still nothing so far was added to the beginning of this one here. Right? I wasn't just imagining that. Seems like we'll have to keep looking.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Alright. Where to next? Down there? Oh no, not you!
Gonna take part in the tournament?
Of course, I wouldn't dream of missing such a rare opportunity.
Best of luck. You can do it. Where's the how, though?
Dead in a ditch. I locked him in a chest. I'm going to win the tournament solely on my own merit, so he's not needed during the competition.
On a
3 to
different
4
note,
hours, I see.
Have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanche?
I've looked all over, but haven't seen anyone that struck me as being on his level. Let's touch base again later then. Or please don't. Sure. Leave, Kinich.
You're reliable
Leave.
as always, Kinich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
Appreciate it. Wish you guys every success as well. At least that was short. Alright, looks like we have one more person.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good? Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss.
Good luck, bring it home.
I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me.
Get that double win. Become the best 4-star by getting 2 wins in a row.
Having the right mindset is everything. Yep. Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Xbalanche? Lord Xbalanche? I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kinich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though. So he probably hasn't passed this way. All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning. I will, thank you.
Alrighty then. Well, you know what I just realized?
We still haven't found any useful clues.
On the topic of 4-stars, right?
Maybe we should just go back and check in with Mavuika.
I think it's been a hot minute since we got a new hangout quest, hasn't it? Have we gotten any hangout quests in Natlan so far? Like, at all? I don't think we've gotten any hangout quests in Natlan yet. Huh. Maybe they're waiting until the main story of Natlan concludes before we're getting any hangouts. Kind of makes sense.
We're back!
Since Lynette! Yeah, that's been a hot minute, huh? Maybe they forgot that feature exists. But we also haven't gotten a story quest in a while, because most of them were just the Tribal Chronicles. We've gotten a lot of Tribal Chronicles, and thus, this story quest I'm playing is the first proper story quest in Natlan, right? So yeah, there's that.
Ah, supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Xbalanche...
No leads, huh? The competition
Yeah, Lynette
is
has
almost
a
about to
hangout.
begin, and there's still no sign of him?
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off.
Alrighty then. So that was 4.5. Oh boy.
I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions.
Maybe they did forget that feature existed. No, I'm thinking they probably will give us more hangouts again once the Archon quest of Natlan is done. I think when the Archon quest of Natlan is done, we're probably gonna get another hangout. I could see them releasing a Natlan hangout at the same time they release the next intermission. I don't know.
This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar.
Oh, okay.
Higher, stronger.
So for a while,
a better version of yourself.
I so forgot. So for a while we got new hangouts every single release. Then it took a few versions before we got a new hangout. And now we've been through basically most of Natlan and haven't gotten a new hangout at all yet.
Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Alright. Ready or not, here I come!
She's gonna clean up. All the basic contestants are already done for.
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
A vertical course, huh? Time to leave them all in the dust. Please lose, Kinich. I don't want you to continue in the tournament.
Kinich is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
How's he so fast?
See you later.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
There we go. Please, Kachina, I need you to win. Leave Kinich in the dust.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will
Woo!
emerge victorious? We're about to
Appreciate
find
that we're
out.
getting some nice combat scenes here. Please, Kinich, just lose. Just vanish from existence. Got you. Well, do you yield?
I yield.
Our champion has emerged! And his
Why would they
name
make
is
Kinich win? I hate that guy. Get him out of here. Literally, anyone else, any other contestant could have won. I don't care if it's an NPC, in all honesty. The thing is, Kinich is literally the only contestant here who doesn't have a voice. Every other contestant is voice acted. Both playable characters and NPCs. Everyone is voice acted of the contestants except for Kinich, and you give him the win. Are you kidding me? Honestly, if anyone deserved the win, it would have been Loli.
Kinich! Kinich!
That's amazing! Woohoo! Yeah, that's our Kinich. I knew he'd win. What? So not only is this little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? He does have some skill.
You beat me fair and square, Kinich.
Why did he
always
have
talk
to
about
win?
How tough you are. And now I can say for sure, they're not
Why?
exaggerating.
Why Kinich of all people?
It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kinich in the final.
You know, I'm gonna say it right now, this hatred for Kinich is gonna become so deep-seated even when his voice actor is back. Even when his voice actor returns, I don't think I'm gonna get over my hatred for the character at this point. It's just ingrained in me now. That's assuming... That's assuming, by the way, that his voice actor ever returns before Natlan is finished.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kinich isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over.
Huh, hear that? And recognizing his strength as well. Keep up the good work. Let's have a rematch sometime.
Yeah.
You Well, it's so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Xbalanque?
Watching from the sidelines, maybe?
Aren't we missing someone? Lord Xbalanque.
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me.
It was just a prank, bro. Also, the looks on your faces. I might have won, but I'm not Xbalanque. You better not be.
Are you saying that you beat Xbalanque then? Just kill me now! Better death than to suffer this torture! What a joke!
You might be onto something. I've never met our runner-up before, so... Where did you get this good?
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Xbalanque?
You mean, he might be Xbalanque?
Wait, I'm Xbalanque now? That's news to me.
I've got it! Lord Xbalanque didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Or he was just watching the tournament. Ever thought of that?
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Xbalanque. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really be?
Well, what does the Pyro Archon say?
What are you looking at, Mavuika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Xbalanque's power, but rather that I could not.
Does she mean that Xbalanque is not present? Or does she mean that he wasn't resurrected in his original form?
Please, excuse me.
Wait, she's going straight in the direction of the other contestants?
There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Xbalanque himself.
Oh. Hiding back there? Nice hidden spot. So that's the first Pyro Archon.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
Next playable character?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Xbalanque? But he's just a kid.
I guess he was just reborn after all.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahula how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Perish.
Huh? That's Lord Xbalanque? But, I mean...
First short dude?
He was right next to me for most of a tournament.
Could it be? Please make Xbalanque playable. We need our first playable Shouta.
Xbalanque...
We've had so many lolis. Where's our playable Shouta? Give us our first playable Shouta. We want one. Now. In the name of gender equality.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
In the name of Kazuma, yes.
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Xbalanque for myself!
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion.
Less talking, more doing. Hurry up and take Lord Xbalanque to a safe place. I've got this place covered.
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Xbalanque is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
You heard our Archon? Just leave this to her. Don't worry, we'll let you know as soon as we know more. Well then, off we go. I keep saying it, but remember when story quests were so short that I could do 2 in 1 stream? Those were the days. I don't know why I just got back to that thought process. Mavuika seems to be signaling Paimon and I to follow her.
She's calling us. Quick, let's go. Hey, wait up!
Alright, let's talk. And where's the duel between
this
the
should be far
Archons?
enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mavuika. Lord Xbalanche, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no. He doesn't sound too impressed.
He's just
You
a little
mean
boy.
you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries. It's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanche, was totally hilarious?
We did not know.
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the divine throne to negotiate with the ruler of death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it.
Tragic.
Maybe it's better to
Truly
say that we know
tragic.
even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanche. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanche for short.
Next character.
Wow. Talk about being overly familiar.
Keep your voice down. Are you looking to get smacked?
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here?
Damn.
Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. He knew that he would be hit with the right back at you.
And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans. And as for my reasoning, you'll find out
Steal
soon
it and
enough.
become playable. Yes. Yes. Please.
Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
That's fair enough.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either.
Alas, I'll hit him with my special attack. Oh.
Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Yeah, okay, all of a sudden it all makes sense why Xbalanche didn't get too far, and I guess there will be no duel between the present and former Archon. Tragic.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Seat Loli learned about your impending resurrection from the Wyup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. Ahem. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed
Okay.
strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one. One in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home.
And that was Mavuika.
She assented to
With
my
my help.
request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Huh.
So your return
Intriguing.
is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even
that's
gods
a good
have
one.
things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
Good bet, good bet. So how long will this trip last?
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
Damn. Again, what is it? What is it with Hoyoverse and making lollies a bunch of times, but refusing to make any Shoutas? At least playable ones. What's the problem with that? Come on. Come on. Please give us gender equality.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss,
That they
rebuilding our
did.
tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future. That
Yup,
is, the
shots of
present.
our story.
So I might
Again with the
finally bring
recaps.
together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory.
Again with the recaps of some of the grandest moments of the Natlan quests.
Of course,
She does
I
not get to
had
join
prepared for
my
the worst.
game.
That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Has every nation been so intent on doing recaps upon recaps upon recaps of the story of what we experience? I don't think so. I think most nations did a recap like once, if they really did. And we've had like we have had like 3 recaps already. I think we've had like 3 recaps already of the Natlan story.
Yeah.
Within
Has
Natlan.
anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death.
I guess they were just
and
extra
win so
proud of the
much for us in
Natlan
the
story, so they were
process.
like, okay, Natlan story is so fire, haha, get it? We're gonna have to recap it like 3 times, because we're so proud of what we made here.
Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings. Creation and change. Mavuika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know.
Alright. How long is your trip lasting?
You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day. Like,
that
from
little
sunrise
time.
to sunset.
A single day?
That is really not a lot.
What?
But the day is almost over.
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right?
Damn it.
This is just a short little outing back home.
We were
so I can
this
see some of my
close.
compatriots again.
We were this close to finally getting a playable Shouta. No playable Shouta for us. When are we getting a playable Shouta? Where is our gender equality, Hoyoverse?
Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere. And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way.
He actually got caught!
It's me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it.
He actually got caught! What the hell? Xbalanche! Are you okay? There was a sign there and everything! Oh my god.
Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
Oh my god.
This is so embarrassing.
I did not think that Auroron would actually pull that off. Auroron W, yup. Great job, Auroron. You caught the first Pyro Archon. I swear, with friends like these.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Yeah, that we do.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I can actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be. He wants my body for the 1v1. He wants my body for the 1v1. Is that it? I would be there. I would absolutely be so hyped for that. The only problem with giving up my body is, would I be able to witness the fight if he's fighting in my body? Or would I also be experiencing a dream for the entirety of it? Because I would really want to see it.
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero?
Huh. Okay, so, what are you capable of?
Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch.
Yes.
Scale mountains with
also,
a single
of course, that
leap.
is quotable.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Not the current one. I think he wants mine.
Don't
Again.
worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel. And a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame.
Pretty bad as a playable character.
That will
Damn.
consume all.
Can get constellations for Pyro Traveler? But he already has all the constellations unlocked.
From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle. Oh, inheritor of my ancient name, the Burning Sun, Kiongozi Mavuika.
Ha! Leader. Yeah. No, but that makes sense actually, so let me guess. It upgrades the constellation from it is only in that fight to it is always active. Is that it? I think so, probably. I think it'll just be the upgrade that it drops the for the fight against this boss part out of it.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
True arena? Oh boy, here we go.
What is this place?
Such powerful pressure.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
Capitano's throne? Yeah, I've been there already. I've gone there. I couldn't do anything yet because you... Actually, I think, yeah, what I didn't do is, I think you need to play the Traveler in order to even offer anything. You need to, because I went up and it was like, oh, you need to play Traveler and be Pyro. I was like, okay, sure, I'll come back another time, and I don't have anything to offer anyway, I think. So I left.
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself.
Oh, for the reputation.
The most radiant, most important friends we could have.
Alright. So I'm still missing one then. Because, you know, the final tribe isn't there yet.
We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
Yes. Big
I
boss.
see.
Let me see the
We've
big fight.
manifested in
The
an
duel.
almost fully spiritual,
The duel.
consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
I want to see the duel.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanche, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mavuika?
Well said, Xbalanche.
Oh boy.
Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world.
Let's go. Big
You and I
combat.
both know we'll
I
never
want to
meet a
see
better
the
matched
fight.
Opponent.
I am so curious to see the two Pyro Archons clash.
Indeed, that's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet.
I don't think he will transform because they're lazy. I hope not.
Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
They'll have a proper cutscene where they fight it out. Let's go. Yes!
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
Let's go! The Shouta's about to beat her up. And he's quick. Huh. Just make him playable. Why does he have to go? Ever feel tired or hopeless?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
Oh, so he's a boxing character. I see, he's a punchy boy. Why is he not playable? He would be such a cool character as the first playable Shouta. Come on, punchy boy. I want him to win. Petition to make him playable. Yes. Oh, and there goes the flame.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
Absolutely. Come on, give us Xbalanche. Come on, we want punchy boy fire.
It was a great fight.
Give us fire, punchy boy Shouta. The best Shouta, because he'd be the only playable Shouta, so he'd be the best by default.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanche. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much. Just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kyongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights.
I think I would actually rather pull for Xbalanche than for Mavuika, if only he was available.
It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize
All
too.
right.
Paimon wants to know what it is. Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death.
Actually, hang on. Maybe while we aren't getting Xbalanche, maybe this was a first test by HoYoverse to gauge the reaction of how much people would actually, how much interest there actually is for a playable Shouta. maybe this is like Hoyoverse testing the waters of like, okay, let's make an actually fully developed Shouta character with a more intricate design, see how people react, and then maybe we'll give them a playable Shouta finally. Maybe that's what this is. Still really would like Xbalanche to stay, but I don't think it's happening. And I guess, is he implying that he's gonna make Mavuika immortal, like the permanent Archon?
Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to
Or
meet.
that. Or she gets to talk to some family members again that passed.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it. Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
Thank you for the offer, but
She already talked to...
I don't think I'll be needing it.
Yeah. The person who passed, who she wanted to talk to most, she already had the chance to talk to during the final battle.
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories.
She's already talked to her sister.
And will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mavuika.
There's no hesitation in her gaze. She means what she just said.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mavuika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mavuika.
Oh god, and even more voices.
All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace.
The way how that like built up,
Sleep well.
when the beginning was just Xbalanche talking, then another voice joined, and then it was a whole bunch of voices talking at once.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this Temple of Souls.
Xbalanche, he knew from the start that Mavuika wouldn't accept his gift, but he proposed it all the same. Was it so that he could pass on these words? Has he long sensed the prayers from all those souls in the Night Kingdom? That must be why he created the special space, to bring their voices here.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mavuika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human.
Sudden voice drop.
Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
The boy just went through puberty.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Huh? Mavuika, where are you going?
Ho ho! Leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Xbalanche, doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Or ever.
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Oh boy.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too. Come on, it's time for us to live as we please.
Double checking to make sure there's nothing here that I missed. Alright. Guess we're heading out then.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Genius!
This is Mavuika's flame strider.
Yep.
Call that board a surfboard.
Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Well,
We're living good.
just walk the entire way. Sadly, I can't walk
I wonder
on
if
these.
I would have ever become Pyro Archon
these
if we had
things.
had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible.
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Definitely good, huh? Yeah.
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika.
The hands of our friends, the Children of Echoes, are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by.
Sweet!
Break. Jump. Wait. Oh. What that? Are we portaling? I think we're portaling. Whoa! Nice effects. Okay.
Is that Ochkanatlan? Ah, sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Well, more so popular for adventurers,
Is that
I
so?
think.
So that's how you all see it.
I would think so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
Next portal. Where are we now? Ah, to the people of the springs.
Oh, you can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natlan back then.
Oh, fun.
All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Who else are we gonna visit?
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that.
Well, we are definitely not gonna
So,
visit
what
the
do you
Collective
think?
of Plenty because they're still not a thing.
Very much so.
Also, hello.
Speeding across the water,
DHX
the warm breeze against my
Sen.
face. It makes me
Hi.
very happy.
Welcome to the stream.
I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
Oh, I guess that's the end.
We made it! Woohoo!
Woohoo indeed. Why can't he
Thank you,
stay?
Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
He would probably be such a fun playable character. Pyro Punchy Boy. We want Pyro Punchy Boy. Are you a voice actor or something like that? Professionally? Oh dear god, no. I dabble, if anything. The most I do is, I try to voice any character lines that... Well, when I play visual novels, I try to do voices for the characters, and I'm trying to do some kind of substitute voice for all the characters here that are currently still missing their voice actor. But no, I am sadly not a voice actor. I am interested in it, but there's I sadly have very limited abilities for my voice. There's not a lot of voices that I do, honestly. It would sure be beneficial to get better at voice acting. Oh, me? Yeah, sure, totally. But no, like, I can kind of do some voices, but generally I don't do a lot of voices. Because in all honesty, like, what kind of voice acting should I even do? But yeah, most I do is dabble. Sadly.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit,
Grill voice.
I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Feels like it is. Oh boy, that means it's also almost time to do the gacha pulls.
Yes.
Oh no.
It is.
I am nervous. I'm gonna get so unlucky.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss
Give us
you.
Pyro Punchy
See you
boy.
later, Xbalanche.
Again, this would have been it. We finally would have gotten our very first playable Shouta. After all the playable Lolis that are in this game, we finally could have gotten some gender equality by finally getting a playable Shouta as well. And they just rub it in our faces that, yeah, we could give you a playable Shouta. We can make a good design for one. We could show off a decent moveset in combat with those pyro punches and everything. And then we're gonna be like, nope, you're not getting that character. It is tragic. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I do appreciate that. By the way, anyway, I should say your name because DHXN is a little bit complex to say. Should I just say Sen? Sen or something? Anyway, I could maybe change that to be shorter and more snappy. Not like I'll remember it, most likely. Enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom too. Head on out. It was nice meeting you. Just shows us everything we will never have.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Xbalanche's soul. Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
There'll be a victory feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament.
No, don't congratulate Kinich!
There will be good food
No.
and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mao Sao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
I don't want to congratulate Kinich. Anyone but him. The win should have totally gone to Loli. Let's face it. Loli deserved to win. She should have wiped the floor with everyone.
Over for us? It's kind of late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Ah, seems like they've prepared the thing.
The thing?
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Wow, Pyro Archon can make fire. What a surprise.
Beautiful!
Were they left there for the three of us?
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
And there's the feast. Hi, Ian-san. Ah, you're back.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Xbalanche. It was
And a big
pretty
old fight.
time-consuming.
It was pretty awesome. Did it all go well?
More than well. Xbalanche, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
Oh, thank God! Thank God it's a click to continue. The people at the feast all gather around you, Paimon and Mavuika. Mavuika gestures for everyone to move over and sit down at the drinking table before beginning to tell the story. She reveals everything without reservation, holding nothing back and hiding no secrets. As a part of the deal made millennia ago, the ancient sun could only rise again for one day. Still, it was enough time for her to recount all the people's achievements and hard work to him. As night fell, the sun disappeared once more. She returned with joy in her heart and a child of the tribes on her back. The sun arose in that child's dream and quietly set in his deep sleep.
So the only reason Lord Xbalanche didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey. And as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
Huh. No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanche didn't even make it that far.
You'd have never expected to hear those words next to each other.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
No, I think anyone else should have won. See, Loli in particular.
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion. Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete.
Seriously, why did he have to win?
Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage.
Why did he have to win when Loli was taking part? She should have absolutely wiped the floor with everyone involved. Granny Eatsley should have been victorious. This contest was rigged. Rigged, I say.
A toast to our champion.
Cheers!
Right now, he isn't even on the banner. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, look. The kid's awake.
Huh? Where am I?
You know, maybe Mausau will become playable. Maybe when Xbalanche left his body, he left a little bit of his power within him. And maybe Mausau could still become Pyro Punchy Boy. There's some hope.
Hello, Mausau. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the
Copium.
pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Huh? Me?
It's a long story.
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Xbalanche, our Archon, Mavuika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
Climb, fly, glide. Big leap. Yeah, someone has all the powers, I see. Guess what?
It wasn't a dream.
Pyro
Your
Archon.
body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant? You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best. and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've
Alright,
got.
Mousar is gonna go on his training arc off screen, and when he comes back, he's gonna be the first ever playable Shouta in Genshin. Copium, but let's wait and see.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
No, please don't turn the kid into a vegetable. Vegetable?
Yeah, I will. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think, after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
Mavuika?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanche.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanche and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
I was there as a witness, I can confirm.
Wow.
Can't believe it, you beat the Xbalanche?
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
I feel like, again, it's not in brackets or a little reply text box, which means this is supposed to be voice acted. How many main character voice lines are we missing out on in this update? The answer is yes. Mavuika is right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes. I don't think there's ever been an update with this many main character voice lines. And we're missing all of them.
Amazing. What an achievement.
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Woohoo! Yeah!
It has been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah. It's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
But you've also got a sense of accomplishment to match, right?
Of course.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
The voice line! I was just thinking, you were fighting Xbalanche for such a long time. Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him even for a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that. So it never crossed my mind.
Huh. That's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Alright. As the blazing sun. Complete. What's going on in here? I can grab 60 more Primo Gems? That's still not gonna be anywhere near enough. I don't think this is voice acted, right? Yeah, it doesn't even have a quest. Double checking to confirm. Yeah, no limited time quests. Okay. Well then. Let's do this. Everyone, wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. Alright. And this one is the last one I can afford. This will throw us into soft pity. I have a higher chance of gaining Mavuika, but not a guarantee. Higher chance, but no guarantee. Come on, come on, come on, come on! No! Oh, that's it. I can't afford any more. Do another wish? Alright, I can technically afford 2 more. Alright, I can do 2 single pulls. Now I'm truly out. Oh my god, you were right! How did you know the single pulls would do it?
To guide us across time.
That was the last possible wish!
And used our own blood and tears to forge it into a home. Now our journey continues, and a new chapter awaits. As the current Pyro Archon, allow me, Mavuika, to light your way forward.
That was literally the last possible wish I could have done. I don't have the Primo gems for even another singular wish. It couldn't have been any more close. Also, hi Kirill, just in time. Just in time for one of my luckiest moments. Yeah, I gotta trust people more. Huh. Well, there we go. I was able to get both Loli and Mavuika. I was able to get both characters on the same, in the same event banner time frame, without investing a single cent into this game. That's how it's done. Seems I can upgrade you a little bit now. Crit hits regenerate energy, sure. Yes, I am a free-to-play. I am a free-to-play player. Which is why my Zhongli is, for a free-to-play account, my Zhongli is rather impressive, I would say. C6, with a max refinement rank 5, level 90 Staff of Homer. This is probably the most well-built free-to-play Zhongli one could ever see. This... I invested so many primos into this. Refinement 5 Staff of Oma C6 Zhongli. Yeah, C6 Zhongli is bad if you use Hu Tao. But I don't use Hu Tao, so this is actually amazing. Yes, C6 is bad. C6 Zhongli is bad if you're a Hu Tao player. If you're not a Hu Tao player, there's literally no downside to C6. It is just an upgrade. That's the least F2P Zhongli ever. I mean, hey. You wanna know my secret? Until I had C6 Zhongli, I basically didn't pull for any other character. I was always saving up primos. Like when a Zhongli rerun ended, I didn't pull for any character until the next Zhongli rerun came around. That's how I was able to afford C6 Zhongli. By just going for Zhongli purely alone. No one else. How many pulls have you saved? A lot. A lot. I also saved a lot of pulls up until these banners came along because, again, I pulled for 2 characters successfully, and I lost 150-50 while pulling. So this was also a lot of stuff saved up. Not nearly as much as I saved up for Zhongli, don't get me wrong. I don't even remember how many pulls I saved up. Definitely, like, whenever a Zhongli banner came out, I had, like, over 200 pulls saved up every time. So, yeah. C6... Serene? Serene. I don't know who. Oh, the Tsaritsa, right? The Tsaritsa of Shniznaya. Let's face it, we don't know if she's gonna be playable, but she is gonna be actually. She's totally gonna be playable. Every Archon so far has been playable. Yeah, we don't know anything about her yet, but yeah. Oh, in French it's Serene. Okay, I see. What's Serene? I don't know how you would say it. In that case, I'm assuming you're playing on the European server as well. Much like myself. If you, speaking about the French names. I haven't built her at all. I have also not built Loli at all yet. Never beating the Zhongli simping allegations. I don't want to beat those allegations. Why would I? Definitely need to upgrade her. Wait, my Mora? What about my Mora? I have some money. Yeah, just 247 million. What more do I need? Saving for more. How is that even possible? I really richest F2P. Yes, I might be the richest F2P out there. Who knows? Anyway, hang on, let me read the Kirill message there. I'm here with Marvel Rivals, enjoying my F2P block. Blue Loki. Huh. Intriguing. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about Marvel Rivals. I haven't actually played it. Pay to win F2P. I am the pay to win F2P account. Yes, I've got 5 Chromer. Yeah, Hu Tao outfit definitely would have. Yeah, the Hu Tao outfit absolutely gets you, Spinner. I know that. Alright. Everyone, by the way, want to make some guesses? When do you think I'll finally get my first D-Luke? When will we hit the day when my first ever D-Luke shows up? Will he ever show up? Who knows? This came from the mobile scene. It hurts. I mean, fair enough, but a lot of things come from the mobile scene. There's nothing you can do about that. Why, oh, the Abyss? I don't think I've cleared Abyss floor 12. If I can double check. Yeah, I got up to floor 11, chamber 3. I didn't even attempt floor 12 yet. But I have obtained every single star up to floor 11, chamber 3. I have all the stars that I can obtain for how far I've gotten. I'm a little bit scared of entering floor 12, though. I am always terrified, because I am the kind of person when I enter, I want to go for full completion. I don't want to enter floor 12 and have like 3 stars total. No, I want a 3-star every single segment. Mavuika, you should clear easy. Perhaps, but I would have to level her and everything. Well, I can do the leveling part right now. The thing is, I would have to pick up a good weapon, good artifact set. But I can do the leveling up at least. And yeah, I definitely need to level up Seed Loli too. Need to farm some more materials for her, absolutely. And I think now I've hit the current limit. No, I still have materials for more. But I think now I can't get her any higher currently without getting more materials. Yeah. Now I need to gather more if I want to level her. Still level 70 is a start. It's a start. How about Seed Loli? How high can I push her level? Level 20. Alright, we're up to level 50. Oh, I'm already running low. Yeah. She might be stuck at level 60 for now. So lower than Mavuika. How sad. Truly sad. What is that talent that I'm about to unlock there? Mental skill, Dawn Frost, damage is increased by 90% of elemental mastery. By 1,200% of elemental mastery, okay. After party members trigger the frozen or melt reactions, pyro and hydro resistance is okay. Fair enough. Fair enough as far as talents go. Again, I'll probably build the characters a little bit more at some point. For now, though, I'm just taking these. Also, as for the wishes, I'm gonna do another big wishing session at some point. Because I do actually have quite a few standard banner wishes saved up that I never used. Yeah. I have 102 standard banner wishes that I collected over time. Code, what is it? What is it? That's a D-Luke, I see it! Should we go for it? Should we try? Should we try for D-Luke? Will I get my first ever D-Luke? And you know what? Saving up these standard banner wishes isn't gonna help me at all. I might as well use them, right? I might as well use them. Yeah, they add more characters to the standard banner over time. So, yeah, it is actually beneficial to wait. Because technically, the more you wait, the more different characters you can get from here. But, I don't know. I feel like I might as well do it. Maybe. Alright, I might as well go for it then. Pity are you? I don't even know what pity I'm on here, honestly. Yeah, we haven't... True. Let's see. That's 5. That's 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. No record. Okay, apparently my wishes were so long ago that they're not even recorded anymore. Anything prior to this isn't even recorded anymore. That's how long ago that was. Damn. Alright, I guess we'll just go for it. Might as well. That's a Chevros, okay. That's just weapons. That's a Barbara. And... let's see, what 5-star are we gonna get? I'm just pulling for the 5-star, and after this I think we're good. Alright, are we saying it's D-Luke? It's a weapon! It's not a character! I think I don't even... I think I don't have this weapon yet. So you know what? I'll take it. It's something new. Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds. So it's not D-Luke. I still haven't gotten a D-Luke. But I'm not that desperate. Alright, you want to check how much golden stardust I have? I mean, I have a bit. Alright, so new weapon, huh? Crit rate and base attack. You know what? Increase movement speed. When in battle, gain 8% elemental damage bonus every 4 seconds. This seems like it could actually be good for damage output for a catalyst character. Yeah, that does look good. Crit rate and base attack with elemental damage up. Huh. Yeah, I think that's worth leveling. What was my other one that I had? Skyward Atlas. Which is attack and base attack. Also elemental damage bonus. Alright. Definitely need to upgrade all of my 5-star weapons. Having my 5-star weapons sit at like level 60 or just level 1 is sad, honestly. I need to upgrade these to max level ASAP. Alright, and you want to check how much Stardust / Starglitter or whatever I have. I'll do that in a second. Grabbing my achievements. Still happy I passed 1,000 at this point. That's in the shop. Paimon's Bargains. There we go. 128 is what I have currently. And 7,515 of the Masterless Stardust. I think Masterless Stardust I only ever use for this, right? Yeah. I don't ever use Masterless Stardust for anything other than this. I don't know what else in here would even be worth it. Like, this is all just materials that I can obtain just for free by killing enemies. Like, why would I use currency that I can only obtain from wishing to buy random drops? This is just not worth it. None of this is worth buying. These are basically the only things worth buying here. And as for this, now I have been told, again, I have been told that these weapons are apparently not that good. I still want them for completion's sake. For completion's sake, I also want all these weapons on max refinement. I have this one already. And this one is also max refinement. And this one is also max refinement. Yeah, they might be ass, but a small part of me is screaming for completion. Not like that'll ever be achievable. But still. Now, I am about to wrap up the stream, but you know what? Before I wrap up the stream, I never tried this out on stream. The new rhythm game thingy. Rich, when you have only 200 Mora and need to level up character, you will use Stardust. I see. I see, so that's it. Fair enough. So yeah, I did play this rhythm game a little bit in my own time. Like, if we check in here, you will see that, I only ever played on the highest difficulty. I never tried the lower difficulty. And I only got Dulcum rating on most of them, because I am not that good. But I got a few of those Discantus ratings, whatever they are. The better one. I got like, yeah, what was it? 3, 4, 4 of them. 4 of them. Which is a start. But yeah, I am not good at this rhythm game for 2 reasons. I am used to using 4 keys for a rhythm game, not 6 keys, and it's down scroll. It is down scroll, and I am not a down scroll person. I like when it scrolls up. I'm not used to that. Anyway, I will play one song on stream, because why not? Just so you know that I do this stuff from time to time. Alright. I am really not doing well with this. Just having 6 lanes is a bit confusing to me, okay? And once I'm out of my rhythm, it just gets worse from there. Yeah, that's an okay rating, yeah. Dulcum as per usual. Also get the Zhongli skin. Pretty sure I already have that. Where do I change it? In the settings? No. Where do I equip those again? Because I thought I already had it. Already owned, and yeah. Oh, you can change it to be like that. I think that would actually be more confusing, though. Doesn't say anything about equipping it, though. Oh well. Guess that's just curious. Anyway, you want me to play the Hu Tao song real quick, right? Let's end it off as that. There it is. Ending it on the Hu Tao song because of Spinne. I do like my DPS on Zhongli. Hang on. But I've been told that I should build him more that I should sacrifice a little bit of my damage so he's better for support. For co-op purposes, you know? So I have sacrificed a little bit of his damage output in favor of strengthening his shield. There we go. Hey! Got the gold! Fun. Wasn't too difficult of a song, though. Show him after? Alright, I guess.
Osmanthus
So yeah,
wine
that's
tastes the
there's
same
him,
as
max
I
HP,
remember.
41k
But
is
where are
okay.
those who share the memory?
Yeah, you have 53k. I mean, I could definitely use a little bit more health still. He used to have even less health than this. And was even more focused on damage output. I still want to lower his defense even more if at all possible. My artifacts on perps, because I think some of my artifacts still have defense on them, right? If I were to check. No. No flat out defense. Alright, no flat out defense upgrade there. I guess... Yeah, I guess that's okay. Yeah, I know. I don't want the artifacts to give defense. Because defense is stupid for Zhongli. You don't want defense on Zhongli under any circumstances. But yeah, plus 44% crit damage, plus 65%... Yeah, plus 64% crit rate. It's okay. Definitely I could probably use a little bit more HP. And sacrificing probably... I don't know. Energy recharge is also kind of useful. Because with energy recharge, I can more reliably deploy the shield in co-op mode. So keeping the energy recharge might not hurt. Skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20%. Their shield strength is increased by 30% for 3 seconds. Yeah. The increased shield durability is definitely good. And also extra HP, obviously. Had to double check what the artifact set even does for him. I mean, that also gives me more crit damage. The artifacts alone do a decent upgrade in crit damage, but then extra crit damage up from this. Have I checked details entirely again? There we go, that's the full thing. 160.5% crit damage. And a nice 69.5% crit rate.
Tastes the same as I remember. But where
we
are
take
those
that.
who
We take
share
those.
the memory?
Absolutely. Hydro and Pyro resistance, apparently. I got a little bit of resistance to most things and a geo damage bonus here. Alright, and we want to show off that Hu Tao, apparently. I gotta check my friend list for that, actually. Also, apparently I grabbed another achievement real quick. What was that? Alright, I did, because of the music, I got one more achievement. Alright, friends. Alright, where's Spinne? Somewhere in that list. Spinne. Check info, I think? Yoo-hoo Tao. Oh, you have the outfit, I see. You have the outfit, of course. Of course you already bought it. You commented on that. It would be surprising if you didn't equip it. It would be very surprising if you didn't equip the outfit after commenting how you got it. Alright, let's check the details. 70% and 211% crit damage. That is definitely better than mine. But of course, Hu Tao is by design more so for damage. I obviously invested a little bit more in other stuff as well. But that looks really good.
Silly churl, Billy churl.
Of course, the pyro damage bonus is where everything went here. And of course, healing bonus, 0% for obvious reasons. And you got consolation up a little bit. Good, 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 good. What does the first one do even? Oh, I can't check. Anyway, that's probably still very useful. Nice. Alright. With that, we have done everything I wanted to do. We were successful in obtaining Mavuika. We completed her story quest. And I played some beautiful music. By the way, on the off chance that anyone who joined today is also very intrigued in my abilities to actually play rhythm games. Again, I am normally better, but I'm used to 4 inputs on up scroll, not 6 inputs on down scroll. So every single Friday I play a rhythm game here on my channel, Friday Night Funkin'. Most people know this, but since there's like 1 or 2 new people, I feel like I might as well mention that I do that on regular occasions. Why I play this silly rhythm game. And I would say I am actually pretty decent at it. I am not the best, but I am decent. I can get my 98 to 99% accuracy on a lot of songs. Anything below 90% accuracy for me is like a rarity. That's how you know that a song is just way out there when I get below 90% accuracy. Unless it's a different engine. If it's on a different engine, then yeah, sometimes that can also drag me down a little bit. Now, who do we raid? Raid de pomme de terre? Fair enough. Sadly, I do not speak any French. I only speak English, and German, and Japanese, a little bit, not fluently, and that is where my list ends. Tragic, I know. But I do not speak any language other than English very often, obwohl ich sehr gut Deutsch reden könnte. そして日本語もいいですよね。でも本当に僕は今本当にちょっと悪いですよ。日本語で。Anyway, we were talking about who to raid. That's right. Who should it be? Who should it be? Do we raid a Genshin stream or do we raid a familiar face? We could raid Red Hoodie, who's playing Content Warning. I feel like Content Warning could be interesting. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about raiding Red Hoodie for Content Warning? I feel like that sounds decent. Let me just set it up real quick. And then we'll head on over. Now, my next stream will likely be on Friday. I don't think there will be any other streams during the week. So, yeah, that's that. And yes, we all know about the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Everybody is aware of it. Baguette? I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, I tried. And that's what matters, I guess. So, everyone, thank you for watching. I'll see you around. Maybe for the Friday Night Funkin' stream. Maybe for the Persona stream on Saturday. Or maybe for another Genshin stream. I should probably say this for, you know, anyone who joined because of Genshin, that I do not stream Genshin on a super consistent schedule. I basically stream Genshin whenever there's a new update with voice-acted content. That is usually what triggers me to come back. Be it a story quest, an Archon quest, a hangout, or an event, like the Lantern Ride that's coming up. So, yeah. That's always what brings me back to Genshin, so likely there will not be another Genshin stream until the Lantern Ride hits. So I do apologize for that. But you can expect a Genshin stream soon after the Lantern Ride is fully available. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm done for today, and I hope to see you all around another time. Until then, have a good one, and goodbye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know, if you want to catch me live in the future, it's very easy to do so, simply by going down to the description below, where you'll find a link to my Twitch. I stream there every single Friday and Saturday, and sometimes other days of the week too, though that is a bit more irregular. In any event, thank you all for watching this, and yeah, I hope to see you around. Until then, have a good one, and goodbye.